Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Phalon Show. If you're seeing this when this comes out and you're one of the 140 bitches that follow me, you know that being uploaded on a Tuesday isn't the norm. But we're on our shit. I'm on my fucking shit now. I'm doing 2 videos a week. I'm gonna try to because, I just love making them. And, I don't know, I just, wait all week to upload it. Like, why not make 2? I have so much shit to tell or mukbangs to make, I'm just all over the place. It's, 2 videos a week, it can only help. And I just have a really crazy story to tell. This is from, 2 years ago. Trigger warning, eating disorder. Sort of. I don't have one, but I guess this might have been one for... I guess this might have been, considered one for, maybe 3 days because it was kind of more of, a TikTok trend. A fucking get skinny quick moment. It was so stupid. I don't know why I did this myself. If you're trying to do this at home, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not good. It was so stupid. It was so embarrassing. I was just fuck. I should have just eaten food. I don't know what I was trying to do, starving myself. I guess it didn't work. Which is so horrible. But anyway, I'm going to be telling this story about the time I fucking fainted working my shift at Wendy's because I didn't eat for 3 days. This story takes place back in, the fucking ripe time of 2020 when the world was shut down and there was no one there but me working at Wendy's. I got a job at Wendy's in October of 2020 when I turned 16, and it was my least favorite fucking job I've ever had in my whole life. I worked there for fucking 2 years because it was literally 3 minutes from my house and my mom was not driving my ass to the mall. So I really didn't have a choice. I paid really shit. I was getting $11 an hour when I started, but I started October 2020. Fucking fainted December 2020, 2 months after I started. I was the newest person there. And for some reason at my Wendy's, I was the youngest person by I'm not fucking kidding, 25 years. That shit was run by the retirement home. I loved those people there, fucking shout out Nikki. But this was probably my most embarrassing moment of my life. I was it's so bad. It's so bad. I can't believe I did this. December 2020. I'm feeling kind of big and I'm how the fuck do I lose weight? I want to just get skinny right now. How do I do this? So any 16-year-old kid having a crisis moment does, I go look at TikTok. I'm how do I do this? And it was a TikTok water diet. So my 1.2 GPA ass probably watched a parody video, a fake ass comedy video, and took it to heart. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but the TikTok, it basically said for a week straight, you have one meal a day, and then you only drink water. What the fuck? I was put me on that shit right now. I'm there. I'm already there. I'm doing that. That sounds amazing. Guys, believe it or not, I'm not that big. I don't know. I wasn't that big either. I don't know why I was so desperate. It was such a desperate time, and I don't really care. I've never had problems. My one meal a day for those 3 days. This is I remember this so vividly. I worked Wednesdays and Fridays at Wendy's when I first started, and I started this diet on a Sunday night. So I had 3 days of just not having to go to work and doing online school. So I wasn't really doing anything. So I was drinking water and eating the most piss ass bowl, tiny bitch ass bowl of just salad. It was just lettuce with a teaspoon of ranch on it. And that was my meal for the day. And I wasn't I was hungry obviously, but since I wasn't really doing it much, I wasn't moving, I wasn't going out, I was stuck in my fucking house, I didn't really feel I wasn't burning so much that I needed so much, so I was just eating that. I was just eating that and then fucking drinking water all day. But, that might be, what, 120 calories? The average person, I think, needs something fucking 800 a day, or maybe 900 a day. All I know is I wasn't eating enough, so I fucking died at work. And when I went into my shift on Wednesday, my big back ass loves Wendy's. Working there, I would just sit there with my fucking mask on and pull that shit down, eat a fry and put it back up. Or eat a nugget, take a nugget out of someone's order. I was the biggest asshole there, just fucking eating everyone's food. So going into work and not eating and being surrounded by this delicious fucking processed ass fast food when I've only eaten salad, I was fucking hungry. And my role at Wendy's was fucking fry cook. The fry and nugget guy. And, we used to have to take our temperature to go into Wendy's. And it would get so hot by the fry station. I remember I took the thermometer, changed to, room mode. I like put it by my station. My station averaged like a good 87 to 95 degrees all the time. Like, and I would wear sweatshirts and shit. I was wearing a mask. I was masked the fuck up, wearing a hat, a headset. They had me in some critical ass conditions, making $11 an hour. What the fuck? I'm hot as fuck right now. I am starving. I was so hungry when I was working here on this Wednesday. I didn't eat anything. And, you know, a couple hours into my shift, I'm just checking my phone. I'm having these, like, flashes of just, like, fucking, like, fuck, like, wait, I'm still here. Like, I just get so dizzy. It was so weird. I don't know. I fucking, at around a couple hours after my shift, everything goes black. And I'm fucking standing on the fry station, literally like leaning over it with my head down, screaming my manager's name. And all I know is everything went black. And I started falling I literally okay, imagine this in your head. Fry station, like where all the fries are that we scoop the fries. And right next to it is all the deep fryers. So I can just like deep fry shit and then pour it in immediately. I'm standing on the edge of like the fry station. And I start leaning towards the 350-degree fucking hell bins of just deep fried oil. And, you know, I scream my manager's name, and then all I hear is my coworkers scream, like, someone call 911. Like, this shit was a fucking movie. Next thing I know, I'm sitting on a chair, and, you know, my manager, Jose, he's not from here, so he didn't really speak English that well. So all I hear is him screaming fucking seizure. I hear I'm me, 16 years old, waking up on a chair in the middle of the kitchen, and everyone's surrounding me. Like, we have a drive-thru, no one's doing it. And my manager is screaming just fucking seizure. I'm a big hypochondriac. I don't like medical shit. And I don't, I sure as hell didn't like medical shit during COVID. I thought I was gonna fucking die because of that. So the fact that I'm literally sitting in the chair, trying to move, and I have my manager screaming seizure, you're joking. You're fucking joking. This is, you're fucking crazy. Get out of here. And all of a sudden, 2 seniors in my high school that were working as fucking paramedics, like volunteer EMTs, come in and, you know, fucking strap me up, fucking ask me questions. What's your name? What day is it? Like, you had a fucking seizure. I'm like, no, I didn't. Like, I didn't have a seizure. And they're like pressing me so hard.
Where are you right now? Who's your mom? Who's your dad? Why did you have a seizure?
Do you have a history of seizures? I don't have fucking seizures. That's not a thing I have. Like, I don't have epilepsy. Like, stop asking. I was so confused and just so upset. My manager's telling them
he had a seizure. He did.
I'm literally looking at Jose. I'm like, I did not have a fucking seizure. Like, stop. Like, stop saying that shit. Like, I didn't have one.
Smoke weed every day.
My coworkers were saying, like, I don't know, Willie, you were fucking tweaking out. And maybe I did have one. But I'm sure it's because I probably ate a good 13 calories in a span of 72 hours and drank 40 gallons of water. They bring me out to the dining hall, you know, because the dining hall was closed. So it was really just us, like me and the paramedics sitting there. They're fucking like taking my like, Will, like what makes you think you faint? And I literally look at them. I'm like, I haven't eaten in 3 days. I haven't eaten in 3 days.
What made you faint?
Oh yeah, like I haven't eaten in 3 days. What the fuck? They were very concerned considering they were within my age. Like, you know, these fucking people that I've seen in the hallway before now, I'm telling them I haven't eaten in 3 days. I'm freshly fainted, you know. Oh my, I forgot to mention, when I looked out the window to see like what came, 2 ambulances and a fucking fire truck. I don't know what me fainting has to do with a fire truck or 2 ambulances and the paramedic fucking car, like whatever that is. This is like so crazy. They have me call my mom. I literally call my mom. I'm like shaking. I'm like, she's gonna fucking send me away. Like, she's gonna put me in a mental hospital. Like, why the fuck am I not eating? I call her. I'm like, hey, like, I just fainted at work. Like, I need you to come get me. Like, I'm not doing well. And like, I haven't eaten. And she's just like, all right, maybe I'm coming now. My mom comes into Wendy's. She's like, really? I'm like, I'm sorry. Fucking like sign some form. They take my heart rate. My heart rate's above like the fucking world, but they don't care. They let me go home. I get in the car with my mom and there's a bowl of fucking Frosted Flakes with whole milk sitting next to it. And she's like, you need to eat this right the fuck now. And I had no problem with that. I was hungry as fuck. Like, I've been hungry for 3 days, kind of. Like, I wasn't really pressing it. I just can't believe I fucking fainted. And, you know, you would think the story ends there. Like, you know, I fucking fainted. I woke up. Everyone knows I just didn't eat for 3 days. All my coworkers know. When I go into work that Friday, not 1 and not 2, not even 3, but 4 of my managers are there. The district manager is there, and the store owner is there. And they're all fucking working. I'm the only, like, employee fucking working this shift. You know, they're treating me like I just fucking died. I'm put on back window. And if you don't know what back window is at a fast food place because you're privileged and you didn't have to work at a fucking fast food restaurant, a back window is the most easy, useless job. At least at Wendy's it was. You know, I don't even take orders. You literally just take the people's money and send them to the fucking second window. Back window hasn't been open in months. You know, it's a useless position. They put me on that shit for 3 months because I fucking couldn't be trusted around the deep fryer because I almost fell in it. Which, you know, I love being on back window. I was on my phone that whole time fucking shaking like, I'm gonna fucking fade again. And it it kind of became a running joke at my job. Like, oh, are you gonna stop eating? Which is honestly terrible, but like, I am terrible, so I loved that joke. But yeah, you know, being confronted by all my managers, and they were like checking in on me every 15 minutes. So like bringing me fucking like maybe 2 nuggets, maybe a handful of fries. Like, it was so bad. It was literally so bad. Like, just the whole situation was so embarrassing. I had all these like, you know, 50 to 75-year-old adults worried about me now because, you know, no one my age fucking worked there. I had no one to relate to. No one really understood what the TikTok diet was. Fuck you. If you posted a TikTok diet about only drinking water and eating 1 meal a day and that I would lose 30 pounds in a week, you had me fooled. You know, you had me fucking thinking that that shit was gonna work for real, and it didn't. And you got me in trouble at work. You had me fainting. You had me embarrassed in front of my fucking own peers. But you know what? You live and you learn. I've never tried to diet like that again. I actually, I can't even believe that shit happened. Like, what the fuck? You know, I literally had people just screaming seizure at me. I didn't know what the hell was happening. I had paramedics asking me where I fucking am. Like, I don't know. I know they're just doing their job. I was just like pissed. And I still am kind of pissed like about the whole situation. Like, I don't know what the fuck. I wish I could just be a fly on the wall watching me faint. If you get one thing from this video, don't do TikTok diets unless you're fucking serious. Like, don't do something that's probably going to be stupid. Like, you really got to use some critical thinking skills. Maybe ask a friend, like, is this shit going to fucking help? I don't know why I didn't do that. I just kind of did it. If you liked hearing my trauma today, you know, maybe like the video. It would help a lot. And subscribe. You can hear more of my shitty stories. I have so much more. If you didn't listen to last week's, listen to that. That shit was traumatic. My fucking school getting bombed. Follow my socials are on the bio. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.